Manchester United hit rock bottom last season. A nightmare campaign, a broken system, and a club in desperate need of direction. But a new chapter is beginning, and it starts with bold decisions, fresh ideas, and a manager on a mission to restore pride at Old Trafford. Before we get into it, I'd really appreciate your support. I'm aiming to hit 500 subscribers next month, so if you enjoy deep football content like this, make sure to subscribe Football Central and help grow this channel. Now, let's break down how Rúben Amorim plans to rebuild Manchester United from the ground up, and why this time, it could actually work. Matheus Cunha. Bryan Mbeumo. A new goalkeeper might be on the way too. And with emerging talent like Amad Diallo in the mix, one thing's clear. Rúben Amorim isn't just making tweaks. He's rebuilding Manchester United from the ground up. Manchester United's 2024-25 season was an absolute disaster. They slumped to 15th place, their lowest ever Premier League finish. 18 losses, just 42 points. And to top it off, they lost the Europa League final to Tottenham. That means no European football next season, no Champions League, no Europa League, nothing. For a club of United stature, that's unthinkable. But in crisis, there's also opportunity.
Today, after this disaster season, I want to tell you the good days are coming.
This summer, Amorim has his first real chance to stamp his identity on the team. He's sticking to his preferred 3-4-2-1 formation, and this time, he's bringing in players that suit it perfectly. Especially in the forward line, he's looking for players who can drift between the lines, pull defenders out of shape, and actually finish chances, something United seriously struggled with last year. Cunha is already through the door, signed for £62.5 million. And he wasted no time making a statement. At Wolves last season, he racked up 15 goals and 6 assists, with 21 goal contributions for a team that also finished in the bottom half. That's impressive. He was joint 7th in the league for direct goal involvements, despite playing in a struggling side. His movement is ideal for the left attacking midfield role in Amorim's system. He loves to carry the ball through central areas, operate in the half spaces, and create overloads near the box. In fact, he was 4th in the league for carries into the final third, and 9th for completed take-ons. That's the kind of directness and verticality United missed last season, especially when Bruno Fernandes was isolated, and players like Mount or Antony failed to deliver. And Cunha doesn't just help in attack. He presses hard, reads passing lanes, and defends from the front. 17 interceptions, 25 possession recoveries, and 38 tackles made. Those are incredible numbers for a forward. He brings intensity, something that was painfully absent under Erik ten Hag and in parts of Amorim's early tenure. Yes, he's emotional, sometimes overly so, but that fire might be exactly what this soft United squad needs. Now, United are also closing in on Bryan Mbeumo. That's a massive upgrade on the right side. He just had his best ever season, 20 goals, topped the league in expected assists, and delivered 29 goal involvements overall. He also sent in more crosses than anyone else in the league. But what really makes Mbeumo special is his engine. He covered 387.6 kilometers over the season, the third highest in the league, and recorded 870 sprints, also third best. That level of intensity on and off the ball fits Amorim's game model perfectly. Mbeumo doesn't just stick wide. He loves to cut inside, link play, and take shots from central areas. His versatility means he can float into the channels, overlap with wingbacks, and pull defenders into uncomfortable positions. If he plays on the right side of that front three, with Cunha on the left and Amad Diallo pushing from right wingback, that entire side becomes incredibly dynamic. But to make it all click, Amorim still needs a proper number 9. Last season, Manchester United looked like a side stuck between eras. They pressed without cohesion, attacked without conviction. And while Rúben Amorim now brings clarity to the tactical vision, there's still one glaring hole in this rebuild: a clinical, consistent striker. Because despite moments of brilliance from Højlund, United finished with just 57 goals in the league. To put that into perspective, that's fewer than Aston Villa, who had the best season of their modern era. It's also 34 behind Arsenal. And for a club the size of Manchester United, that's not just underperformance, it's unsustainable. So the summer mission is clear: fix the attack. No more patchwork, no more panic buys. Amorim needs a striker who fits his system, and 2 names have emerged as potential game changers: Benjamin Cesco and Ollie Watkins. Benjamin Cesco, United's Holland blueprint? At just 21 years old, Benjamin Cesco has become one of the most exciting striker prospects in Europe. With 14 Bundesliga goals in 17 starts last season and 0.78 goals per 90, his numbers speak for themselves. He's quick, tall, and lethal on the counter. Cesco thrives when running into space. He makes diagonal runs behind defenders, isolates fullbacks, and finishes like a natural-born striker. His XG per 90 is 0.60, an elite number for his age. But he's still raw. His link-up play under pressure needs polishing. He's not as comfortable receiving with his back to goal, and in tight Premier League defenses, that could slow down United's attacking flow. So if United sign Cesco, they're not just buying goals, they're investing in a future leader of their line. But it requires patience. High-voltage Ollie Watkins, ready-made for the Premier League. And if Cesco is potential, Watkins is proof. At 28, Watkins had the best year of his career. 27 goals, 13 assists, and a huge role in Villa's Champions League qualification. He's smart, dynamic, and relentless. Watkins isn't just a finisher, he's a system player. He presses from the front, drops deep to link play, and creates space for others. His 1.5 key passes per game and top 5% pressing numbers show he's more than just a striker, he's a complete attacker. He would immediately raise the level of United's front three, with Bruno creating, Garnacho and Rashford stretching the pitch, and Watkins combining and finishing. United could finally have an attack with rhythm and identity. But at £70 million plus, and turning 29 next season, he's not a long-term solution. You're buying 3 to 4 years at the top. Max Cesco gives you ceiling, athleticism, and long-term firepower. Watkins gives you structure, maturity, and guaranteed output. Both would elevate the squad, but they offer two different timelines. So who fits better? If Rúben Amorim is building for the long term, Cesco makes perfect sense. He's moldable, explosive, and could become a cornerstone of United's new attacking identity. But if the pressure is on to deliver now, to make top 4, to challenge immediately, then Watkins is the safer, more reliable choice. This is more than a transfer, it's a philosophical decision. So, with Rúben Amorim at the helm, this striker signing might define the entire rebuild. It's not just about who scores goals, it's about who completes the puzzle. Bruno created 92 chances, led the league in key passes with 480, and was joint top scorer for United with 8 goals. Ahmad also scored 8, chipped in with 21 goal contributions overall, and even scored the winner at the Etihad. All that, despite missing 3 months through injury. Behind them, there's a blend of experience and youth. Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, and the newly signed Matheus de Ligt offer defensive security. Meanwhile, prospects like Lenny Yoro and Aiden Heavon could be groomed into future starters. The defensive structure might finally have the depth and flexibility it's lacked for years. But the biggest wild card? The goalkeeper position. Andre Onana had some bright moments, but he was error-prone, and in a build-from-the-back system like Amorim's, you can't have uncertainty in goal. United have been linked to Emiliano Martinez and Mike Maignan, both of whom would bring elite-level shot-stopping and confidence under pressure. So, after their worst season in Premier League history, after humiliation in Europe, dysfunction on the pitch, and frustration off it, United are finally making changes that make sense. Amorim has the system. Now, he's getting the players. And if everything clicks, this could be the beginning of something serious. But what do you think? Is this rebuild going to finally push Manchester United back toward the top? Or is it another false dawn? This rebuild could be the turning point, or just another chapter in a long cycle of false hope. The next season will tell us everything. What do you think? Will Amorim get it right? Can United bounce back and finally build something sustainable? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if you made it this far, thank you. If you enjoyed the breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm pushing to reach 500 subscribers this month, and your support genuinely makes a difference. See you in the next one.